So here we are then. Let's learn how to drive this new car. This is a default setup. I haven't played with the fuel or anything. I don't actually know how far it's going to go. I've got the medium tyres on, the yellow walled. I'm a little bit off my best time already. But here we are. This is week 13. We're at Germany. And I just want to learn how to drive this car without playing with DRS, without playing with all the battery options yet. I will spin out of this corner. You see all the skid marks I've laid down. Just want to drive this car around, and then once this run is over, and I check how much fuel I'm burning, how much the tyres are wearing, and I can go back, watch a replay, watch my braking points, see what turns I could be taking faster, and mistakes not to make like that. And then we can start playing with the battery, recovery and DRS and really learn how to drive this car. Right now though, just with the pure basics, we're running 1 minute 15s. So because I don't really know what I'm doing yet, I haven't been burning my tyres up that much because I haven't been pushing it that fast, but I wanted to go out and test my DRS. I was surprised this front straight was a DRS zone, but as soon as you take your... I always thought that DRS closed as soon as you touch the brakes, but as soon as I took my foot off the throttle it closed. So I guess you can't try and take... Unless they try and take turn 1 flat out, but I'm not sure how well that would work out. And obviously I used the DRS zone going down toward the hairpin too. And I was able to run at 1 minute 13. So DRS helping us out about a second there. Now I'm curious. Obviously the tyres helped us save that second too. Alright, DRS is open, nothing to indicate that. Can it do it flat out? Yep. No. Well, I don't think I cut the course. I think I did some stuff wrong, but I don't think I cut the course. So just sitting in the pits here looking at adjustments. Obviously the front flap adjustment is going to adjust the front wing. And then all this looks like a lot, but everything from here below is to do with brakes and handling. I think eventually, once I get experience with this car, I might experiment with these differentials to see what I like. But you can change this apparently up to 4 times during a lap. Now I might want to create some kind of shortcut keys to manipulate these during the race, so I'm not literally moving my mouse over here each time. I could definitely be using more battery, because if you look at the end of my hot lap here, I mean granted it was only 1 lap, we have 93 battery left. It's the number at the very bottom. I don't know, I need to research what all the other numbers on the steering wheel mean. And even at the end of my long run I had 79 battery left, and that was with it on the balanced mode. So even, I mean, I know I could definitely be being more aggressive on the car, but even on balanced mode, it's not like I'm using all of my battery. Aha! Alright, so here we go guys. I've put it on no deploy mode. I've taken a bunch of fuel out the car, and I've been doing a horrible job of warming up my tyres. But now, in theory, if I push this button, it goes to qualifying mode. Yay! Which is good, because I have a light fuel load. So let's see what this car can do. You didn't like that, did you? Yay, we're up. This is where I ran out of battery on my second qualifying lap last time, isn't it? That's maybe why I'm up. That's okay, I don't need it. Oh, I forgot to open DRS to the line. Woo, 112.7. And then in theory, if I hit this button, it goes back to no deploy. So 2 final thoughts. The setting that you need to adjust to make that possible is under controls here. And you have to set a button to go up and a button to go down. And then I just use the plus minus buttons on my keyboard. Hopefully eventually I'll figure out where to find them. So I've loaded up a second dashboard page here, but I don't actually understand what those numbers mean, so we're going to go back to the one I do know. Let's explain what all these buttons mean. What all the numbers on the steering wheel mean, rather. The first one, the very top left, tells you how many changes a lap you have left for the deployment mode on your steering wheel. And you start with 4. Apparently, I've already changed it at some point this lap. So if I were to hit that plus button that I've assigned to make it go the qualifying mode, all of a sudden now it's down to 2. This is simply the lap number that I'm on. This is a brake bias. Don't really know what these are. And that was my last lap time round. That's how much battery I've got left. That's what gear I'm in. And this is the MGU-K deployment mode that I'm in. When you initially start up a car, it comes up with all the gear numbers at the top of the screen, as if you're doing an installation run, and it's not until you've run through all 8 gears that it actually makes it disappear from the screen. So that's how to read the steering wheel. And so you need to assign a button. Obviously there's more buttons I could assign if I wanted to play with adjusting the front wing, play with adjusting the differentials in the future. But for now, I think you definitely want to adjust a button to adjust your MGU-K mode, and you definitely need to assign a button for DRS. And then you just have to learn how to drive a car fast, because every lap I'm still learning how far I can really push. And then, of course, at the end of the day, you also need to assign a button for the pit limiter. Alright, hope you all enjoyed the ride.